In the quaint Derbyshire village of Sudbury, there's a storm brewing between the local football club and the National Trust. This grass field might seem unremarkable, but for hundreds of years it's been part of the Sudbury Hall estate, playing host to the village football and cricket matches. Now the National Trust are planning to put an end to that tradition in the name of biodiversity, with plans for trees and plants where the football club play. Some worry it breaks a memorandum of wishes from the late Lord Vernon, whose family have lived here since 1660. Manager of Sudbury FC Tom Crutchley says he's upset at the decision.
Naturally disappointed. We've been here, this is our 9th year. We've put a lot of effort into here to keep playing, to maintain it. I'm from the village originally, so personally it is very upsetting. Not just for our team, but for future generations. But the amount of land they have here, over 20 acres I believe, there's surely enough room for that, and for the amount of times that we play, because we play between 10 to 15 home games a year, under 2% of the time that we're here, so we're not really in the way as much. The National Trust want to support local communities and build strong relations, and by doing this, not letting us play here, it probably doesn't help that.
The proposed changes have upset local people who worry businesses in the area might also feel the impact of losing it as a community space. MP for Derbyshire Dales Sarah Dines says the National Trust aren't respecting the history of the site.
I feel they're trampling over the wishes of historic owners who gave up this wonderful site for the nation. And for over 100 years, people have played football and cricket here. It's incredibly sad. Incredibly sad, and it's against the wishes of a lot of people locally who've written to me from the village, and I know it's a tricky issue maintaining this sort of ground, but the government's given a lot of money for grassroots sport, and there would be funds available to keep it as it is.
It's not just plans for the sports field that have upset the Member of Parliament. Sudbury Hall lives under the branding of the Children's Country House, a decision which Dines says is disrespectful to the history of the estate.
I mean, this is fake to make it into a children's theme park. It's almost a reimagining, and in fact that's the very words it says on their website. The house is reopened, it's been reimagined. I don't want our heritage to be reimagined. I think the National Trust has been captured by people who have different ideas than most people in this country.
In response to the concerns raised about the plans for the sports field, a National Trust spokesperson said, although the National Trust will not be able to continue running the land as a space for hire on a commercial basis, the local community will continue to be able to enjoy it free of charge for family leisure time, games and activities such as picnicking, dog walking and village celebrations. We are also looking at plans to restore the land back to a Grade 2 listed landscape, which will include grassland and the planting of new trees that will blend the area with the surrounding historic parkland. Whilst the public will still be able to roam these historic grounds, the village feels like a legacy is being snatched away. Jack Carson, GB News, Sudbury.